Dang, that's smooth, right. Brother. Who's that?
St. John. You never heard of St. John?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. St. John lit, bro.
Dang, we back. We are back. What episode is this, Norris?
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We got some things to get to.
It's a special episode.
We sound good, baby?
We sound great.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gotta get my vibe right, man.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
We good, baby? We set? We good?
Great.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What's up?
That's Norris Ford, everybody. Stretching it out.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to We Ain't Professionals. Babe, what you shake your head for? What I do?
It's funny, bro.
Y'all be throwing me off.
They be here. They already hear us.
All right, here we go. Yo, what's up? Welcome to We Ain't Professionals. I'm your boy Norris.
I'm your boy AJ. What's up, everybody?
Welcome to episode 10.
Yeehaw!
And they're doing some renovations across the street, so y'all might hear some loud ass noises coming through these mics. But it's nothing we can do. This is the time that we shoot, and we just have to talk through it.
Right. They're building us a mansion across the street.
Yep. So what's up, man? Birthday boy. Birthday was yesterday.
Your birthday, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel old, man. I
forgot he hit you up in the daytime, but he hit you up at the night.
Yeah, he did.
Came through in the clutch.
You know
what I'm saying? Like MJ.
He had a reminder, but it's all good.
What reminder I had?
So I'm sitting there at the restaurant, right? And I'm like, Kira's like, did you hear from Norris today? And I'm like, nah, not yet. I said, watch this.
What you do?
I put a little clip on Instagram. Yeah. Literally 5 seconds later, you're calling me, bro, it's your birthday? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's my birthday. It was good. It was funny. I knew it was going to happen. And I was like, I'm going to put the bat signal out there.
Man, you know what?
I got some special empanadas from you guys. Thank you.
The wife came through with the Krispy Kreme joints. You know,
they're so soft. They just like melt in your mouth.
These are so good. Go ahead and get your birthday on. They're good, right?
Look, they didn't hear that. You know why?
Why?
Because it's soft. It melts in your mouth.
Yeah, they're really soft, man. Like the way your teeth just bites into them.
I've been waiting to eat another one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's good.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. Shout out to
I'll eat both of them.
mi esposa, hermosa. Hey, she like that. She like that. So, what you want to get into first, man? Go ahead.
I'm eating. This is good.
All right, so
I'm into this empanada.
So let me check out.
Wait, you know what? Do we say empanada right?
Yeah, you say it right.
Okay.
Empanada.
Yeah.
It's not empanada.
No, empanada.
Empanada. Okay.
You gotta turn your mic on, baby.
I did turn my mic on.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see you.
Hey,
we baby got the mic.
She might be professional.
Oh man.
Orange.
So did turning the grain down help not get everything that we was talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I sound a lot less aggressive than I did a
We
little
moving
earlier.
on up. We got new mics.
Yeah, we got new mics. We got new software. We had a goofy mic last week, so if y'all heard a little static noise, it came from that goofy mic that we should have thrown away.
We did when we learned because we made it to episode 10. What was that stat you were telling me about most podcasts?
Oh,
that's what I want to get into first.
Oh no, we're gonna get into that next week because it's after this one.
So I'm gonna remind you next week.
Yeah, remind me next week. I'm gonna get back to that.
We're gonna make sure we make it next week.
Babe, how you get to the review joint? Because I want to share this. And usually I don't even see stuff like this.
We got a review?
Bruh. So get to it.
We got a review?
Bruh. No. We're going to get into it.
What?
So we got our very first.
Why didn't you tell me?
We got our very first 2-star.
What? Wait, 2 out of 5?
Dog, 2 out of 5, bruh.
So they couldn't give us 2.5?
Dog, they dropped us down to a 4.5. We had a 5-star rating.
That's not bad.
But it's bad. We only have 2.
Wait, what does it say, though?
So check this out.
I love this.
This is from Ms. Yoki 130. No, 131. I'm dyslexic a little bit. So you see it right here?
Shout out to Ms. Yoki.
Ms. Yoki.
1311.
Yeah, 1311. No, you dyslexic too.
What is it?
It's 131.
Dang. that looked like a 1311.
131. So the title of the review is a sigh. And then 3 dots, right?
Okay.
And then it shows the 2-star.
Nice.
And then it has a review. The review says, I've tried multiple times to listen to this podcast. Haven't completed one episode. I can see / hear the friendship, but not sure if it makes a good podcast. Aww. At least not yet.
Oh, there's
hope. She put a little hope at the end, though. Thank you, man. Yo. Man, first of all, shout out to the review. Yeah, it takes time to do that.
Thank you for doing that.
And thank you for trying multiple times to get through it, but you just couldn't get through one episode.
Yeah, give us some next time. You know give us some details.
Yeah, give us some, throw some details in there.
We would love your feedback.
I'm not past a bad review. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
You don't
but
see
come
us
on
mad.
now.
We're not sad.
Come on now. This podcast is kind of straight though, right?
I like it.
We get a lot of good feedback from our friends. So maybe that's because they are friends.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
that might not do us justice. So for all of our supporters and for those that think we do a good job and y'all enjoying this podcast, go to our iTunes and leave a review. All right? Leave a review. Tell us why you like it, or just say that you like it and just leave us a 5-star rating, okay? Because we have people on here that don't like it.
I want to know the truth.
Yeah. Just give us the truth.
Give us the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Give us what you.
So, but you know my initial reaction for when because my wife saw it and she told me and I read. I'm like, oh dang. So I'm looking at it. My first reaction is like, it got a big ass. We ain't professionals.
Right.
on the thing before you even click on it. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do.
Growing pains.
Yeah. So,
but you know what, Miss Yoki, we appreciate you. But tell us what you want us to talk about. If you have any topics, leave a topic under one of our Instagram pages, or
send us an email and let us know how far you get until you have to turn that shit off.
Exactly.
If you can't get through the intro, that might be what it is, because we just be saying random stuff, and I honestly don't sound like a podcast until you get about 6-7 minutes in.
Right.
I mean, also in her defense, she might not listen to a lot of entertainment podcasts, because I don't, right? I don't listen to podcasts like your guys' podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, I hear it because I'm here, but
Yeah.
I listen to true crime or business podcasts or a lot of structured, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe she was thinking it was going to have something.
Maybe she wanted a story. She wanted a story, huh?
Maybe she was looking for some structure, but this is really just about you guys and your friendship and just...
Yeah, because ain't nothing different from what I listen to in the podcast I listen to and what we do. It was just different personality, different stories, you know what I'm saying, different chemistry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ms. Yoki, all right?
All right, Miss Milky, let's give her a topic.
Leave us a review. So listen. If you make it, so if you're listening and you make it through the entire episode, I need you to change your review. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to convert you over to a listener. All right. That's what I want to get off my chest first. What you got?
I just wanted to go straight into a hot topic.
How hot? How hot?
No, we left off last week with the hurricanes.
Yeah. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I did. I did cut you off. Well, you just mentioned something we talked about last week.
Yeah.
I want to implement a new segment called Follow Up.
Okay.
So you want to follow up from last week?
All right. So
all right, cool.
I'm just following up from last week.
There we go.
That's our new segment, and it's just about the Bahamas. You know, it was devastating what the Hurricane Dorian did to them. You know, you're in our thoughts and prayers. Mm-hmm. And then if you guys, there's so many places you could donate to. Because they need it, you know, like they're going through it right now.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a place to land. I know like Tyler Perry's done a lot, and a lot of actresses and actors that are like that go there for vacation. They've been trying to contribute, but if you can take time to donate, even $5, you know, because it's going to be a long. Anything helps, man. Like the rebuilding process is going to be a long time.
Yeah.
It's got to be a long time.
Did you hear what the government did though to them? To some of the survivors?
What did they do?
So some of these people don't have homes, they don't have IDs, everything is just washed away.
Right, of course.
So they're on this boat, they're trying to get over. I guess they get to close to the US, whatever.
Oh, yes.
And they making everybody show ID. They giving everybody a hard time. They literally stopped the ship. And I'm like, I know you need some type of security on the borders, but in some cases, you just got to let it fly. These people don't have anything. They running from a damn hurricane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, let them in. Just don't let them, out of your sight, I guess. But that's kind of weird.
You know what's funny? My dad, said something about this when they were evacuating. He was like, a lot of people go there for, tourism, right? They go there for vacation, especially on those big cruise boats, right? So why didn't these people who have been the cruise boat lines that's been benefiting them for years, literally, they had enough boats to just take these people and evacuate
in their
them.
defense, though, why would you have those boats anywhere around that bad weather? It's not good for the boat.
But they knew days in advance it was coming. So if it was a mandatory evacuation, they could have even gave them an option.
It's not that fast though, because like
they had like 3 days. They're docked in the Bahamas.
But it's still, even 3 days out, the water get, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit.
From the Bahamas to Florida is nothing. They can get there really fast.
I mean, I can see what your dad's saying, but I can always also see it from a point of view of the ships. Like, is a hurricane coming 3-4 days out? The waters are really choppy. Why put these ships on this water? I mean, it's other ways to, you know what I'm saying, do shit. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying too. But like, if it's mandatory 3 days in advance and you got perfect weather, and they're like, hey, if anyone wants to leave, we'll take you.
Yeah.
It could be a highly discounted thing, anything. Even the airlines, the Bahama Airlines, they could have did something about it.
But also,
too.
you got to see where they're located. I mean, if they locate all the way in Italy or somewhere, it takes days to get there.
No. But like they have they have boats like there. Like from Miami, like all the cruises, like how they're in Long Beach. Yeah. They're going to the Bahamas. They're going to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. They're all doing like little, the Caribbean islands.
But those are already spoken for because people had paid in advance to be on those. It would have to mess a lot of people's trips up.
They have extra boats. All right. That's what I'm saying. I know you're playing devil's advocate.
Okay, all right.
But the thing is, it's like, now look where they're at. Like, there's going to be like, I don't know.
Man, some of the people had like sharks swimming outside their homes and stuff.
Well, there's so many people unaccounted for right now. So it's just like, you're wiping out a whole generation. Anyways, yeah, if you can donate, I feel like that's very important to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. You did you write your topics out?
Not really. Why? You got one for me?
Huh?
Why do you always try to put me on blast?
No, I'm just asking. So yours be in your head?
No. Sometimes I write them down.
Oh, okay. Because I won't remember a damn thing if I don't put it.
Go for it. What you got?
If I don't put it down.
Well, I have someone that I get to donate to. One of my friends who's actually from the Bahamas.
Oh, so you had it queued up?
Yeah, it's right here.
Go ahead.
So it's www.cfohelpbahamas.org.
Okay.
So if you guys could donate, that would be nice. $5, $1, doesn't matter. That's all I got.
Hey, babe, I wrote this down. I have no idea what this means. Can you because I think that's something that that we was talking about, and the very first one. We did? I think so. I had a funny story that happened.
I got something for you.
About a waiter in Spanish?
I guess.
Why you can't remember?
Yeah,
Mesero de español.
Damn, man, I should put more detail in it. If I don't put detail, I forget too.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I have something fashion related. Someone wanted me to ask you. Actually, it was Star. Shout out to Star. He was just like, he's like, man, hey man, could you ask Norris something for me before you go over there today? And I'm
sound just like him too, by the way.
So he was just like, hey man, I always wanted to know, man, like, the small pocket in your jean pocket. Mm-hmm. What the hell is that for?
That's a coin pocket, right?
And I was like, yo, Norris would probably know that.
Yeah, it's a coin pocket. Yeah,
so literally for coins.
Your coins, the quarters.
They always put
pennies,
it there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was better than my guess.
What you say?
I said it was like for that tape measure. You just put it right there, the little metal part.
At least you didn't say a condom.
Yeah.
Look at she thinking. It's about
a condom.
Condom pocket.
But I wonder, like, have they always had those, like, on the jeans? Like,
I mean, I don't know the history of jeans, but as long as I've been seeing them, it's always been there. It's a coin pocket. I mean, it's called a coin pocket.
That was a good question, though.
Yeah,
I
that's good.
was just sitting there, I was like, oh man, what is that for?
That's
because it's kind of hard, like, to get coins in there. So you can put like one.
First of all, you're gonna have to have some small ass fingers to just be using that pocket all the time.
Right.
I'm just gonna put it in my regular pocket.
Maybe it was better when there was like the payphone era, so like you had that one emergency quarter.
Yeah, I mean that's actually, the pocket ain't that bad for, like, if you had like
spare key.
Spare key.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, but for the phone case, when you have the phone case that's hooked onto your hip,
yeah,
you could put it on there that, and also the beeper. And you can clip your beeper onto that.
But condoms, magnums don't.
Magnums.
So we
no.
Back pocket.
Oh, sorry,
So condoms are out the question.
I'm sorry, baby. I don't do that no more. Yeah.
She started it.
No, I know I did.
Yeah. You one brought it up.
The coin pocket was actually part of the jeans when they were called dungarees. So back in the 1900s. And the small pockets become smaller over the years, but originally it was for them to have their pocket watch.
The pocket watch.
The pocket watch. I didn't because the pocket watch. I see gentlemen back in the day use pocket watches when they were dressed up, dapper. Yeah. But I don't never see it with the denims. But it makes sense.
Yeah, they were workers. They were used as.
You still need that. Oh, okay.
Now I want to get a pocket watch.
Dog, I was about to give y'all pocket watches for
real?
For the wedding gifts.
Really?
And then we end up seeing the toiletry bags. With we end up getting those, but I keep thinking about
those toiletry bags,
those
and they're personalized. I really like it.
You know your brother Ford over here.
What's up, baby?
We spent so much time trying to find the perfect watch. They couldn't be silver, and they couldn't
I didn't want to
be
do that
gold,
goofy. Come on now, you know I had to be
too new, and they couldn't be too old,
and they couldn't be too expensive,
and
they couldn't be too expensive. You know what I'm saying?
So we said,
forget like 9 of y'all niggas.
Right. You didn't want us to go to like JCPenney and get the goofy looking ones.
No. I wanted
no offense to JCPenney.
I wanted like a transparent, the one you see through, and you can see all the magnetic stuff and the clock. You see all that stuff in between. You know what I'm saying? I wanted one of those. And then you put your initials on it. I wanted that. But I didn't want that too shiny gold because it looked cheap, it looked goofy.
Right.
And I really didn't want that silver because when that
he basically
silver,
didn't want nothing unless it was a perfect thing.
No, I'm about to tell you exactly what I wanted, baby. What I wanted was
you should make one custom.
What I wanted was something kind of or like a bronzy kind of look. You know what I'm saying? It could be gold, but it's a little dirty looking, rustic kind of color.
Right.
It'll go with anything.
Now, so all the pocket watches, do they still come in like the chains? Like you hook it up to your
that's the dope part about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I love them. Just to get the little rope. Just to get the little rope right there. You know what I'm saying?
I can see you doing that.
Yeah,
and then growing out your mustache and then perming your head.
No, don't do that.
We were talking about that.
No, baby.
Would y'all like to see Norris? If you watch this on YouTube, he wants to grow his hair back.
First of all, I like natural hair.
Like, what if he how he does like the headbands and stuff?
Honestly, right lately,
like Leon,
Leon Bridges.
Dog, you could do that.
Leon Bridges,
the dude from the 5 Heartbeats, the actor.
Hell no,
the guy that played that. Then he
trying to date me? You trying to make me look like I'm from
1952.
Hell no.
That'd be so cool.
Nah, hell no. I outgrown my beard out though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm growing this out, growing that out. I'm gonna get a little dark.
That was my compromise.
You know what I'm saying? But this is my natural hair. I mean, when I grow it, that's how it looks. If it looks messy, it's because my hair is just kind of texture. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any control on my texture of hair, on how it come out from the root.
Wait, we should do a poll.
You know what I'm saying?
Should we do a poll, guys?
And honestly, it's been. Honestly, I don't know how we got on the subject, but
I know how.
It's just like for what. That's one of the things I don't like about just like society because. That's why, like, so like when people mention good hair, they automatically reference it towards ethnicity.
Right.
They always say, "Oh, you got good hair," like boom, like this group of people, like that group of people.
Right.
Like no, all hair is good hair if you treat it well. If you wash your hair, if you grease it, if you put oil in it, that's good hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't associate it that way. They say, "Oh, you got good hair like this ethnicity." You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So like even seeing that, I'm guilty of it too because I just been programmed that way over the years.
Yeah.
They got that good hair. They got that good hair. Like, no, anybody got good hair if you treat it good.
Right.
If you treat it well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like and like if I just want to grow my natural hair, obviously it's a long road between here and dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Okay. So like it's gonna be a fro. It's gonna be a longer fro, and then I guess they look like more like twists. It's a process, but in that process, it's still my natural hair. I'm not putting anything in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting no extensions in it, and I'm not just gonna be goofy like that. You feel me?
You feel strongly about this.
Yeah.
I can hear it in your voice.
It's just one of the things that I just don't like because I hear other people saying stuff like that.
I understand.
And I just wanted to like shout people out that have the natural hair that feel the same way and think they can't grow hair or think they can't look a certain way because people think it's not the standard. You know what I'm
totally
saying?
agree.
Yeah,
if I had hair, I would do something.
But that wasn't even one of my topics. But go ahead.
No, I'm not done with your hair yet.
Well, what's up?
Are you willing to do a poll?
A what?
A poll.
A poll?
Yeah, we'll engage with our audience.
You know what?
And literally do a poll on Instagram.
No. It doesn't
I know you're still gonna do it. I just want people. For this is just a challenge. I just want to know what people prefer. Are you willing to accept that challenge?
Well, honestly, the poll really don't matter because
you're still gonna do it.
I know my wife likes.
I just want to know what the people likes, including I know what she likes, but I want to know what the people like.
He wrote it anyway.
Right. So we want to hear.
It don't matter what nobody thinks.
I just want to know what the.
Only matters what Norris feels.
Are you going to accept my challenge?
Next question. What about what I like?
We know what you want. I just want to know if you're willing to do this challenge, this poll, to see what people prefer on you.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, so I think we should do that next week.
Right, it don't matter.
After this airs,
I can get all my old photos of middle stage, and I'm not trying to grow the same dress I had last time.
Do a split screen on Instagram and just be like, do you like A or B?
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Or just like do 3, like there's a guy in between, and do like A, B, C, and then see who prefers what.
I'm down.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, people. So
it doesn't matter.
And then announce it's gonna happen too. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
What we got? Have you heard about Antonio Brown?
Yes, I have. You know I have.
Every single detail. Drama.
I know all the drama
Tell
him
about Antonio Brown.
Genius behind it too. So for those that don't watch football, Antonio Brown is like one of the best wide receivers. Mm-hmm. The people that catch the ball from the quarterback. For our female listeners, some watch football, some don't.
Right.
So he catches the ball really, really well. And he used to play for the Steelers, and now, long story short, he got traded to the Raiders.
Okay.
Over some drama, he wanted some guaranteed money because he's like, yo, I'm worth it.
Yeah. What he do it?
So the Raiders gave him his $30 million guarantee.
Got it.
And he's like, okay, I got my $30 million. Mm-hmm. All right. So then, before preseason, the cryo chambers. Mm-hmm. So he went in there without any protection, like shoes.
Yeah, that's the dude I showed you, baby, with the feet was turning black almost.
Yeah, and if you're in the cryo chambers thing, it's gonna literally murder your feet. So it's scabbed his feet to where he couldn't walk or practice.
Right, and everybody know that does that. You have to put on these protective stuff for your feet and your hands.
Exactly.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
yeah,
and he knows that too because it's not his first time on there.
Right.
So then I was like, okay,
so he couldn't practice.
Couldn't practice. Then when he was able to practice, he's like, oh wait, because they changed helmets or whatever.
They changed the helmet standard,
and he was just
he wanted to use his old helmet from the other team.
And he's like, if you don't accept this, I'm gonna retire.
Right.
So that's two things.
And they still supported him.
They still supported him. They're like, okay, look, you can't do that. Blah blah blah. So then they when he was able to practice, he saw that he got fined. Okay. And he made a big uproar about that. Like, why am I getting fined? Blah, blah, blah. And then he released those tapes and showed Instagram the fine, why he was getting fined.
Right.
So clearly Antonio Brown.
And they still stuck by him still after that.
The coach did.
The coach did.
And then all hell broke loose about sometime last week where him and the GM got into it. To where the GM felt threatened because Antonio said, "I'm basically gonna hit you," and he called him a cracker.
Yeah, all that.
He called him a cracker. So that's I don't know how I can't tell white people how to feel. That's what Stephen S. Smith was saying. He's like, look, I don't know if that's really offensive to you guys or not, but it might be. I don't know. But if you'd have called him the N-word, it would have been all hell would have broke loose.
Exactly.
So after that, they finally that voided his contract, the $30 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
After he got fined $215,000. So that voided that.
Yeah, so the entire time he was going through all these different drama. The helmet problem, the feet problem, he's still not playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The altercation with the coach, the releasing the audio, you know what I'm saying, from a private conversation. All that stuff was still good.
And coach still stuck by him because he's the best wide receiver in the world.
Exactly. But when it came to him not getting his guaranteed money, that's when he walked away.
Well, you know what? So here's the kicker. So literally, after they released him, literally you see him make a video, call his grandma. I was like, I'm free, grandma. They let me go. So that means he wanted to go.
Really? Yeah.
And like he has like whoever is filming him, he's like talking to his grandma, and he's like running around in his yard shirtless, like, oh, I'm free, I'm out of it. I'm out of
so
this.
all this was a.
So literally 30 minutes later, who picks him up?
I don't know.
The New England
Patriots.
The Patriots.
Yeah.
The world champions with Tom Brady, who already has two of the best receivers.
Yeah.
And now they get the number one receiver. So now they're just fully loaded.
Bruh.
They're super loaded. And now everyone's like, oh my God, did he play everybody?
Yeah.
Did he play
It seemed like he played everybody. He played
really
crazy.
A genius? Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
I think
you think it's a genius move?
I think he does have some issues.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, I do know he wanted to go play in New England first.
I mean, I guess anybody that would go to the extent of all the stuff that he did to get out of a contract, obviously you got some type of issues.
Well, because the thing is, like Shannon Sharp.
Or do he?
He was just like, hey, you had $30 million guaranteed. All you had to do was shut up and play.
Yeah.
But now New England gave you $10 million guaranteed for 1 year.
Right. You think he might? Do he got a ring? He got a ring, do he? So he might get a ring.
We'll see. I'm rooting for him. I hope someone. I
didn't know about the whole money situation. I didn't know. I knew it was $30 million, but I didn't know how much he got from New England.
It's a risk. It's not a risk for New England because they're like, oh, we got.
And New England really don't even need you.
They don't. But the thing is, it's like if he does well this year,
I guess they'll max him out. I guess
he can get another extended contract for $20 million and still get that $30 million.
Okay.
So, shout out to Antonio Brown for either playing the game or just being lucky.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you feel?
About the whole Antonio Brown situation?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you just informed me about the whole money thing. So, it's stupid to walk away from that much money, but I guess if you're not happy at a team, I can see why you would want to go somewhere else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So...
But do you have to be a drama queen to do it?
Man, I'm not a fan of that, man.
I'm not either.
That's the stuff I was telling you about with the whole Nicki Minaj situation. I felt like she was a drama queen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With some of the antics. You know what I'm saying? I love her music. I mean, I love some of her older music. Right. But it's just like recently, a lot of stuff wasn't hitting. She wasn't getting number one. She went on the Hot 100, and she was putting out tracks, and they weren't circulating well, and then she's got all these damn antics, and that's the stuff that I hate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Shannon Sharp made a valid point. He's like, you're gonna, like, even though you did this, you got what you want, that means you're selfish. You're not a team player. Right. And you're also messing up. He's like, that's why these owners, who happen to be older white men, don't give out guaranteed money. So you're doing this, but you're messing up someone else's money.
Oh, you're right. And it's going to mess up future stuff.
Exactly. So people that are like in his position, they're like, oh, we see what happened
with
Antonio?
That's a really good point. That's a really good point.
Oh, you got what you want. And so did New England. But the thing is, did you just mess it up for other people?
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
That was in my thought process. I have to credit Shannon for that.
Yeah, I threw some sports at you. I know you were going to enjoy that.
You know I watch sports.
I know AJ going to enjoy that. What you been watching lately?
You talking about sports?
Yeah, football season now, ain't it?
Bro, I've watched it all. I was feeling sick Sunday, so I literally took the day off, and I was like, all right, I'm going to watch football. And then yesterday was my birthday, and I get to watch football again. It was great. But yeah, man. Yeah, I love sports. I can talk all day about it. Did you hear about I don't know too much information on it, but like someone broke into Kim and Kanye's house again.
I ain't heard about that again.
Yeah, that was like today. That was it's today.
Oh, you breaking? Hold on, you breaking news?
Yeah, breaking news.
Break the news.
So it's just reports are saying basically someone I guess somehow everyone Hidden Hills
in Calabasas.
Right? It's in Calabasas.
Down the street from you, right?
Right. They're on that's the rich side.
I'm on the other side.
I'm on the other side.
I thought all of Calabasas was rich.
It is, except my area is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I live in a good area,
right?
But it's not what you think it is. I'm blessed to be in in that area. Yeah.
Rich adjacent.
Right. I'm very nowhere hood adjacent, but I'm rich adjacent. Mm-hmm. I'm surrounded by money, but I don't have money.
Got you.
But yeah, no. But I don't understand how their houses are getting broken into still because it's a gated community.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even happen?
I don't know, man.
And you know me,
these people
like,
have their means. I mean, they're means. I don't know. The Spectrum van pull up. I don't know.
Well, so personally, you know, I deliver food sometimes with Uber Eats.
Oh, could have been one of those.
And literally, I've delivered in Hidden Hills plenty of times. They take your card and be like, okay, I need to see your license, and they'll call whoever and be like, hey,
is this your food?
Arthur's coming in. Is he delivering to? Like,
Yeah,
send him in. Boom, yeah. But I have had a case or two.
Okay.
Where they're like, oh, you Uber Eats? Yeah, just go ahead.
Oh,
so I don't know if that was the case or not.
Oh, wow.
Because it's pretty hard. Like it's.
But but come on now, Kim and Kanye, they have other neighbors that's just as high as profile as they
I'm
are.
not gonna lie to you, bro.
What's up?
Like these houses are so like they're huge. So your neighbors they probably won't even notice.
No, but what I'm saying is, whoever comes to that gate is more than just Kim and Kanye. So if you the security guard there, you can't just be, oh yeah, go through. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you got to check everybody because look at the high profile of people that's coming through here.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And
I can't see that security guard doing that.
But the thing is, I think it has to be someone they know.
Think so?
Yeah, because who knows? It's like, all right, like you said, there's
So what's
other,
the
there's other.
so what's the details? What's the details of the
I gotta
thing?
pull it up. But
Like they took clothes or shoes?
I'm gonna pull it up for you while we're talking. But like you were saying though, there's other rich people there. Why not target them?
Right.
With bigger houses. Like you'll go in there, you'll be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like
Gotcha.
these are some crazy houses in here.
Okay.
And there's more one gated community in Hidden Hills. So you'll just be like, wow, what are these like anyways, so it's like, how did you know to target Kim and Kanye?
Right.
Like what makes their house super special? Do
Well,
they have jewelry
man,
around? Do they have this
be
around?
It be the people you closest to.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like Soulja Boy. He doesn't live too far like away from Calabasas too. He lives right there in Malibu, Agora Hills.
Yeah.
And while he was in jail, his so-and-so crew supposedly was in and out of his house. And when he got out of jail, got released early, someone took $500,000 cash. First of all, why do you have $500,000 cash
in
just
your
laying
house?
around? Exactly.
Dang. And somebody knew he had that kind of money there.
Somebody.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I couldn't imagine that. Bro, I won't have nothing in my house. Everything's going to be, I don't know,
Yeah.
locked up
Yeah.
somewhere. You know what? But now that I've been so broke, I don't think I would even have like jewelry like that.
Right.
I don't see myself ever buying like a nice diamond whatever for like over anything.
Yeah, that's not your personality. I don't see that on you.
I would have.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it was the thing to do. But
Yeah.
now I'm just like, oh, I see the light. I don't need this.
Yeah, you need more important stuff.
Like this chain I got on, I got this thing for $8.
That's a nice little chain. I'll be
People-
honest. It's
but
kind of
That's
cool.
the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people can wear like, you know, you have some of the rappers be like, yo, I wear costume jewelry. Why? Because it looks real.
Right.
And
That's what Akon used to do. You heard about that?
and you know, Akon's super
Oh, yeah,
rich.
Yeah.
Super
he got it.
rich.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
I guess you don't have to pull it up, but I just found that hard to believe. That happened today?
Yeah, that happened today, man.
Well, do you want to follow up on Kevin Hart situation?
We can.
Did you hear like any like more news? Have you heard the 911 calls?
Oh,
And the bystander?
Yeah.
So-
You go ahead.
All right, so the guy that there was a bystander that watched it, and he was the first one to call in to 911. It sounded like a white guy. He was like, "Oh, I just seen his accident."
Right.
And how he is describing it, he's saying, "I see the driver just got out, and there's two more in the car."
Right.
And everybody knows that Kevin Hart was the only one that got out the car.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And that's what I was kind of saying last week. I was like, I hope he went drinking. I hope you know what I'm saying?
You did say that.
Yeah,
You
but
did say that.
Yeah, but they also saying that they pulled Kevin Hart from the driver window.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if his friend was driving, that means they would have to, the security guard would have to reach over him to pull Kevin Hart out the driver window,
Right.
and still have the two people in there.
Right.
But if the bystander, if the civilian was the first one that saw it, if you say the driver out and he see two more people, he would have seen the other person in the driver's seat.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's just a lot of this is a lot of information that just sounds kind of funny. And when and they picked him up and took him home, they didn't call 911 from his house until an hour and a half later. It was 90 minutes after that.
Right.
It wasn't right away. And if you hear the call, I'm not sure if it's his wife, but it's some female calling from his house, calling 911. She sounds, her words are slurring. She sounds out of it. She sounds either sleepy or like tipsy. Like, have you had a chance to hear it?
No, I
have
not.
It sounds really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, and then she's describing like what Kevin Hart is feeling. So she was like, "Oh, I see some sticking out his back. I see some liquids coming out of his back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it sounded bad. So I'm like, man, like how could you like take somebody like that across from somebody in the driver's seat through the window with that much pain? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They might have messed up more stuff. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the news is, man, shout out to Kevin Hart. Hope that everyone in that situation is good. Yeah. It's just,
the police were able to verify, though, he was not the driver. And the only reason they were able to do that is like when they literally had to pull the guy out. Like he was stuck in the driver's seat.
Okay.
So they were able to confirm that he wasn't the driver.
Yeah, okay.
And that the bodyguard or the security guard literally was trying to help them out.
Yeah.
And he was only able to get Kevin out.
Yeah, and they said it was only able to get Kevin Hart out because of his height. No, that's not a joke. No.
I thought you were joking.
No, that's not a joke because the guy and his fiance that was in the car was taller than him.
Right.
So the roof got down on their head, so they was literally stuck. Kevin Hart wasn't as tall, so he was able to just slide out.
So the girl was tall.
Yeah, it was taller than Kevin Hart.
Dang.
Yeah, so I
hope he's all right, man.
Yeah, I hope more will be revealed, I guess. We'll follow up on it. We'll watch the story closely.
Absolutely.
But it is what it is right now. He's in recovery. Hopefully he's getting better.
Yeah.
But we're not hearing anything about the passengers though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't giving no reports about them.
I mean, hopefully honest,
they're doing well too.
I hope they are too, but the public and like he's the celebrity, so he gets all the attention.
Right. Yeah. So I watch Breakfast Club, right?
You do.
And they always have like the donk of the day that Charlemagne does.
Oh, was it Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Oh no. Oh, he was one at once upon a time.
Yeah.
Everybody can get it.
Yeah.
So it was two of them that stuck out this past week. So one of them was, let me click that. The American Airlines engineer. You heard about him? It's American Airlines engineer that's been working with the company since 1988, right? So this fool has been disabling planes just to get more overtime with the company.
Oh man.
Yeah, so like when you like, so
it's
like,
not funny, but
yeah,
like,
it's kind of crazy.
He's been doing this since '88.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's been doing it. But he covered up some kind of device that transmit communication from, I guess, the headquarters, the airlines headquarters to the pilot that's in the air. You know, so let him know what latitude or whatever that information is. He covered it up, so it wouldn't work.
Right.
So, and they was about to take off. So since it didn't work, obviously last minute, they turned the plane around, you know what I'm saying, let everybody off. And they found out that it was literally like, taped up or something. It was like something goofy, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of selfish, you know what I'm saying, just to get some, you know what I'm saying, extra hours. And you dealing with people that's about to go in the air. Because sometimes that stuff can get overlooked, you know? So it's just one of those things where like it was kind of funny at first, but I'm like, man, I wonder how many planes we done got on, you know what I'm saying?
You said American Airlines, right?
Yeah, like
I don't fly that.
Oh, what you fly?
I only fly Delta, man.
Oh, really?
No, I really do.
You only fly Delta?
I only fly Delta.
Why is that?
Not only because of my brother, but like since like.
But more because of your brother lately.
No. I've always flown Delta. Like I've had my bad experiences, like back in the day with like Frontier and JetBlue when they first started.
Time out.
I've always been flying.
Bruh, everybody had bad experience with Frontier and Spirit.
Right. I've had bad experiences with
American Airlines too.
KLM, like it's just like just throughout the years, I'm like, yo, Delta usually doesn't have. I don't have any issues.
Really?
I don't have any issues. Like, yeah, there might be turbulence, but like, as far as like the whole, it's like Chick-fil-A and Popeye. You want the overall experience. You got to go to.
So you think Chick-fil-A is Delta?
It's Delta, yeah.
And American Airlines is Popeyes?
Absolutely.
Hell no.
Absolutely, bro.
Are you serious?
That's just my opinion. American Airlines is not that great.
Dang. All right.
And would I fly with them because I have to? Yeah, but like.
So you only fly Delta?
I only fly Delta.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's good to know.
I only fly Delta, man.
All right. Well, the other one was, so this couple, right, was, I guess they was just minding their business and they somehow over $100,000 went into their account. And you know what they did?
They took it out.
They went on a shopping spree.
Yeah. What do you expect them to do?
But once the whole shit got cleared up and they found out that they put the money in the wrong place, they were overdraft, like whatever amount of money it was,
right,
plus the overdraft fees.
Right.
And these fools pretty much saying, and they admitted to like, oh yeah, we knew it went our money. So why the fuck are you spending it?
I wouldn't have said nothing. I'd be like, well, I just showed up my account.
So like you would have spent it.
I wouldn't have spent it. I would have bought a house. And I wouldn't have bought a house in America.
Bruh, it don't matter where you buy the house at.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Why not?
It's your account.
I'm going to take the cash out and you will not see me again.
Like that.
Absolutely. You know, they'll go to Mexico right now and drop $100K and buy some land?
Bro,
and how they going to get that back?
They're going to find your black ass. Trust me.
They're going to find me, but they ain't going to get the money.
No, they're going to throw your ass in jail. That's what they're going to do.
Won't. No, they won't.
No?
Nope.
All right.
Cash only.
Bro, I found that very stupid.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you don't think these people is gonna figure this stuff out first of all, and then even if they did take the money out, you already admitted to it when your money.
I'd dropped it in Bitcoin.
So now they about to get charged with I guess theft and a whole bunch of other kind of stuff.
You drop that thing in Bitcoin, you come out making more.
Right?
Yeah. You bought all that stock, you be like, yeah, I'm gonna put it in Bitcoin. Currency's gone. Bada bing, bada boom. You can have your 100,000 back.
And guess what? The government gonna take all that because
because they don't know Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. They don't know. They can't.
Everything leaves a trail.
Not cryptocurrency. That's the whole point of it.
But so how do you purchase it? The black market?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no trace.
There's no trace.
Oh.
That's why people go like I told you a story of a person that I used to work with. Literally, that's how he would wash his money.
Oh.
He was into Bitcoin before Bitcoin was Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And literally, like when the ATMs start popping up, like he'll use the cash, buy people's Bitcoins, and then other people will be like, all right, I need to clean my money. So they'll buy his Bitcoins and he'll get cash for it.
Yeah. I understand all that what you're saying, but that was their money. This money right here just showed up in somebody's account. Hey, and I was telling my wife, I was like, man, they must be
the bank got insurance, bro.
I was like, these people must be super religious because they just woke up one day and was like, oh man, God is good. and just went spinning.
Oh man, no, yeah. I get it. Yeah, 100,000 a lot.
That's a lot of money, bro.
10 grand maybe. Yeah, but 100 grand, I don't know. That is kind of dangerous.
And honestly, this was like months ago. So like they had already talked to the bank on repaying the money, so they gave them a payment plan.
Right.
These fools ain't even paid nothing. They had to come find these people to get the money back
because they didn't have the money.
And they bought some goofy. Baby, what was stuff they bought?
SUV, four-wheeler, a trailer.
Everything that depreciates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, come on, bro. Like, really?
So what race
they should have bought some land. Like you just said that. They should have bought some land.
You know the race?
Look, guess what? You want to play guess what race it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what stuff they bought now, baby?
SUV.
A
trailer.
Four-wheelers.
Yeah.
Four-wheelers.
It can go. It's either white.
Yeah, that's hard.
Black,
that's hard.
Black. That's like
that's a hard decision.
I don't know what it is.
Did you look it up?
And they gave friends and family $15K.
That's a hard.
Wow, that's a hard one.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
It depends.
Did you look it up, baby? You know what it is?
They didn't have any pictures of them.
Dang. You know
That's
what?
all right.
More will be revealed on follow up next week.
Right, we'll find out.
We're gonna find out, and we're gonna finish
We're gonna
that.
show you the mug
yeah,
shots.
we're gonna show you exactly what they look
You
like.
gonna eat that empanada or not?
No, go ahead. You can get it.
Thank
you can get it. What I was about to say? You know what I was thinking one day, because nowadays, like the way like society is, and like the way you can make money now, like you don't. There are more creative jobs than there were like 10 years ago, like a decade ago.
Yeah.
Like social media made that happen. You know what I'm saying? It made that very possible.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these kids can make money playing video games with the Fortnite situation. You can make money as a influencer. Everybody not an influencer, but if you're a good influencer, you know what I'm saying, like my wife, you can get sponsorships and all that extra stuff. You can shoot, you got Uber Eats now, you got Uber, you got all these different ways to like make money. And a lot of the entry level, well, the way you get into some of these places is basically like creating your own like everything, except for like Uber Eats or something. But even that situation is different. You don't have to come in with some fancy ass resume, you know what I'm saying, to get the job.
No.
You feel me? It's just like you have a valid ID.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Driver license. You can't be, you know what I'm saying?
Background check.
Background check. Can't be goofy in the streets. And you're pretty much good.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking, I was like, man, you remember when we used to like have to go on these job interviews with our resumes and
take drug tests, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, what are some of the stuff that you put like a little extra sauce on, you know what I'm saying, on your resume? No, damn well you couldn't do the shit. Or you was just kind of like just being a little extra on certain things.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me put that in some empanada.
Baby, I know you probably got some answers too now.
No, so wait, like literally, I would literally, if I was the supervisor, I would turn that into manager.
Okay.
I was number one.
You were freaky like that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, if I'm the supervisor, I'm basically the manager.
Okay. What else? What
If
else?
I'm the assistant manager, I'm the GM. No, if I wasn't a general manager, but if I was a general manager, I'm regional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, this is what you do.
What you do?
The person that was underneath you, that's your reference.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
You know, usually if they like you,
Right.
they got your
and,
back.
And you didn't do that goofy till they
Then
scared you
done
and stuff.
goofy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, call such and such. And yeah, he'll give you, you know,
Give you what you need to know.
exactly.
What about you, baby? You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's
you know,
honest.
I'm asking her because my baby is a legit hustler. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
She's
hustler.
smart. She know how to figure shit out. She learned how to like build a website when it went like Google and stuff. Like she had to go to the library and get books and read them and like figure it out and then translate that to the actual computer. So like she's very tech savvy, and people that's tech savvy know how to use computers. They know how to spice up, you know, certain things. And I just want to just ask her like, what kind of?
I mean, I may had not finessed some things back in the day. Just gonna leave it at that.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Oh, you gonna give me nothing?
I
No, I'm just strictly saying resume. Any like just
keeping
resume.
her character clean.
You know what I'm saying?
Spitting on myself.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I might have added some additional things I may not have been responsible for, but said I was responsible for.
Oh, okay. Just basically,
To
just
sort of build up my experience.
just
and
base
skill set.
you beefed up your experience set.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I know I add some zeros to my the like. What's your request hourly or salary? I'm gonna add a couple zeros.
You know I used to spice up?
What?
You know, some if you attend college, you can put college on there.
Right, of course.
I used to beef up my GPA.
Oh, did you? Really?
Yeah.
They ask for transcripts sometimes.
No, they do,
Yeah.
but sometimes they don't.
They don't. So
It's-
you took a
and
risk.
most people didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I used to beef up my GPA a little bit on there. And one thing that everybody familiar with, and honestly, and like today is one of the things I know that a lot of people used to put is when they ask you about like what are the special skills you have, and you put the like little Excel sheet,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Microsoft, all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that a lot of people got in common on, you know what I'm saying, doing that. It's,
Yeah,
it's like a must.
It's a must,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's so basic that why wouldn't you put it on there? But also, have you been on Excel lately?
Yeah.
That shit it ain't that easy.
That's not that hard either.
No, it ain't that hard, but it ain't that easy. When you start trying to do like some advanced stuff, like when you have to get like a whole column and
Formulas?
like What you say, baby?
Creating formulas.
Yeah, creating formulas and all that extra stuff, but bro, it gets kind of hard. So when you
that
put I'm an expert Excel sheet, and you walking into a situation and you got to do something on Excel.
Man,
bro, they looking for you to know how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, which is
you know what I'm saying.
Some people are really, really good at it though.
Yeah, like my wife, she's really good at it.
Yeah, like sometimes it's a must. It's a requirement.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I just thought it was a funny topic, man, because kids.
So what do you say? Your Excel?
Bro, I say I'm an expert in everything, and I just hope you know what I'm saying. I don't have to do it,
right,
or I just have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
And
most people just figure it out.
No, obviously,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I used to beef up a lot of stuff, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Heck yeah.
Fake it till you make it. Is that what they call it?
Yeah. What you got on your list? Your mental list?
Let's talk about shows. You got any new shows?
Any new shows?
What's the show you were talking about last week?
Oh, Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you about Mindhunter.
You were supposed to finish telling me about it.
I told you off air, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mindhunter. So check this out. Before I tell you that, I have to tell you like how tough it's been trying to find a new show, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Bro, you know how hard it is to find a new show?
Okay. So, we're going to get back to Mindhunter.
Go ahead.
I gave both of them a show. And I want you to hear the reason why they stopped watching this show.
Bro,
this is how I picked it up. So I said Vikings, which everyone can agree. Their ratings are amazing.
Right, okay.
Now, what was the reason? Now, the first episode, why didn't y'all want to watch it anymore?
So listen. So you got a super hype. Like, even when we was watching Game of Thrones, we was like, we can't wait till this shit over because AJ been talking about Vikings. We got to watch
great.
it.
Who watches Vikings?
So I think the first thing that kind of threw us off was going from the high multi-million-dollar budget that Game of Thrones has, and just from the look of it, just the scenery, the way it was shot, the costumes, all that. Even looking at the characters on there, I can believe that this was done decades ago. Like, they look like older characters, you know what I'm saying? Because it fits the time period.
Right.
And then we shoot back to the show you were saying, and we like, hold on, like the costumes look a little different. And the people that's on there, they look so modern. Like the lead character had a fresh fade. You know what I'm saying? And we like, we ain't no Clippers out then. You know what I'm saying? So like,
they had knives.
They had knives, but come on, bro. How many? What kind of knives do a nice fade like that? With the comb, with the whole comb thing.
Have you ever been to like a museum and you see like these old paintings where they like some of the warriors had the shaved heads like that?
Yeah, they had the shaved heads, but it was like clean shave and then hair.
Buds,
It wasn't a nice blend.
That was the whole Viking look.
It wasn't a nice blend though, and he had the modern man bun at the top of his head.
Nah, that's just retro, bro.
Now it might be retro,
First
but
of all, that episode came out. That was like in 2010.
Really?
So that's an old episode.
Oh, okay, I feel you. But it was just that we just really couldn't get past the look of it. It was like, man, like, wait, I guess we just have to just fight through a couple of episodes because we didn't make it through.
You'll love it.
We didn't make it through the first episode, did we?
Yeah, we watched the first two.
We watched the first two. Your mic ain't on.
Mimi sounds like she watched the first two. You probably was like, yo, this haircut, I can't.
No, she wasn't mentioning it first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she wasn't mentioning it first.
So, and you were like, yeah, you right.
And I'm because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. And then after that.
But it is, I see what you're saying about the production. Like
bro. Like, if we would have watched it first, we would have gave it more. We would have gave it more time plate. Like we would have gave it more airtime.
This one's more
the first time around.
And you gotta remember, it's even like it's a different time period too.
Yeah. Okay.
And a whole different country.
Right. Okay.
Right. So it's like a whole different way of living.
Yeah. So like we'll definitely look back at it, come back to it, do a double take.
Mindhunter is what it's at.
But Mindhunter, bro, dog. So I really don't know like she do a better breakdown of Mindhunter because Mindhunter is like stuff.
What channel is this on again? I forgot.
Mindhunter is on it's on Netflix. So everybody got that.
Yeah.
Everybody, homeless people can watch that.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got Netflix. And everybody got access to Netflix.
Right, yeah.
You know, like I'm just saying like everybody got it.
Right,
you feel me?
Right.
So
I have seen a homeless person watch Netflix.
That's what I'm saying.
I literally have.
Yeah, they got cell phones.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's
dogs.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. So they be having internet.
And dogs.
Dog, you never seen a homeless person with dogs?
Of course I have.
Dog, that's the bizarrest thing, and that's the bizarrest thing.
It is because the dogs are so loyal to them. Dogs are just very loyal. They're probably the most loyal.
That's some loyalty for your ass.
Yeah.
When you hang around somebody that don't got nothing and you just chilling.
But they don't know that.
But they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, they probably haven't had better.
Because they probably have everything. Like they get all the attention. They're never separated.
Dogs, yeah, see? Some
I'm not
take it too far.
No.
You somebody that just take it too far.
You get everything you want. Like everyone that has a homeless person that has a dog, like someone's gonna donate some money. If I see a homeless person with a dog or a baby, there's that part of me. I'm just like,
you be seeing homeless people with the babies?
Yeah, outside of Walmart. You never seen that?
Oh no, I never seen that.
They were like, oh, we need diapers and stuff.
Oh yeah, but I don't think
It's
they're
like a whole
homeless.
family.
I just think they just be looking for food or something.
They could be, okay. I just categorize them with homeless.
But you're right though. You're right.
That's my weak spot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Children and dogs.
Yeah. But some people using that, you know what I'm saying, just to get bread.
It could be,
you know what I'm saying? But
and I'm going to fall for it majority 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
I got to look at their shoes first.
Yeah, but
that's my trick. I got to look at their shoes.
What did shoes tell?
Everything.
What you like? What the details are?
So if I see a homeless person that have better shoes than me,
no, you ain't doing it. No.
That means
I feel you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on now.
You ain't smart enough to switch your shoes out,
right?
And walk up to me.
And I'm like, those the newest J's? Or even you got J's. I don't care if it's donated or not. Don't wear them in front of me because I ain't never had a pair of J's in my life.
Yeah, got you.
But like with the kids thing, like if you see like the busted shoes and stuff, I'm like, oh man, okay, here you go.
Yeah, it's about the look. Sometimes if the look is like really aggressive, it's like it hits you a little bit.
And like I said, like the people that are picking up in the trash can, those are the people I really give to.
Because
they don't ask for anything.
They're looking for their own food. Got to figure it out.
If you want to give, you're like, oh man, you're collecting bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, I respect that. Hey man, you need something? Here you go.
Got you. Okay, all right.
This is me. You know, I worked in the streets for a very long time.
Yeah, for real. But back to Mindhunter though. That's what we were talking about.
Yes, Mindhunter.
So Mindhunter is about a FBI agent. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's a true story. It's an FBI agent from like what's the time period, baby? The 70s, I think, like around the 70s, the late 70s, early 80s, where they were doing research on a lot of the serial killers. You know what I'm saying? What's some of the names? Some of the names of the serial killers that you
The co-ed killer, the Manson.
Manson, co-ed.
The Atlanta serial killer, I forget his name.
The black dude that was killing all the kids in Atlanta back in like the early 80s. So the ones that was already caught, the FBI agent went in and had an interview with him. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get like psychologically like what it was thinking. Mindhunter.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was the first one to like really, you know what I'm saying, bring the profiling to the forefront.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So like he would come into a scene and he would just look at it and get the details of it and be like, you know what? This is a white male between the age of 18 and 21. He don't have a job. He lives with his parents. He has a dog. And he probably not good with girls. Like it was just so much detail they can just get off of that. And then that narrowed down, you know what I'm saying, the search. And just by profiling that way, they'd be able to find a killer. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying like, how can we catch these people if we don't think like them? We have to get into the mindset of them. Bruh, it's so good, bruh. Like, it's really, really good. And a lot of these cases was the first time me hearing of them. I mean, obviously, she follow a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, serial killer cases and all that stuff, like, because she listened to, like, the serial podcast.
Yeah.
So she had been familiar with a lot of those cases, but for me, was like my first time hearing it. And so it was just bizarre on that. Just a lot of that stuff was just real in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
sense.
if you get a chance, bro, Mindhunter is it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And like I said before, it was hard for us to find a good show. Like, we'll be going to Netflix. And like, sometimes you can just tell if a show gonna be good or not just by like what the thumbnail look like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There it goes.
And like, we'll look at it. And, you know, the new Netflix, it'll just start playing the trailer.
Yeah.
So like you just you know what I'm saying, you turn it to something and then you'll see it play out and you be like, nah.
You know they do that on YouTube as well now?
Yeah.
That's
It got a little preview thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And all the good shows that we like ain't even fucking English. And we hate the dub situation. It's like
But you don't like reading subtitles too.
I mean, I wouldn't mind reading subtitles, but it's like
you don't.
I would rather find something before committing to a show if I have to do that. You feel me?
If you don't mind reading subtitles, there's a show called 3%. It's in Portuguese. And I listen to it in Portuguese. I don't understand Portuguese at all, but I read because I want to hear the authentic, their voices. It's like it says something to you. So, but when I'm reading the subtitles, I keep up and I'm like, man, it's a good show. It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Power's back.
Power is back.
What do you think of it?
Did you see the third episode yet?
No, I saw it.
No, we ain't seen it yet. We seen the first two.
That was 50 Cent's directorial
his first debut. Yeah.
And I'll just tell you one thing: the song's back.
I know. I heard it was back. Yeah,
I was so happy. As soon as it came on, it felt good.
Dang,
it hit hard.
So he was in the interview and he was saying how he the one came with the idea of freaking it like that.
Yeah, he did.
And he had it done, and he just didn't have Trey Songz on it yet.
Yeah.
So he hit up Trey Songz. Trey Songz didn't even want to do it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hold on, bro, why you want to do that?" And then it was already done. He was like, "All right, I'll do it." And then when all the backlash came, Trey Songz hit him up and was like, "Bro, I told you."
But it's still genius, though.
Yeah.
It's marketing genius.
Yeah, it is marketing kind of. Yeah.
He probably knew people were gonna talk junk about it.
Actually, he didn't. He honestly thought it was a good idea.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because 50's crazy.
Yeah, he is.
He'll do stuff to piss people off.
Yeah. So what you think about this season, bro?
I think it's good.
Because
I think
because
Lala Anthony's
we hated it, bro.
Her acting's terrible.
Who?
Lala Anthony.
Oh, she hates it too.
Yeah, her acting. There's some bad acting in there.
Yeah.
And the storyline is kind of. But this last episode is back on track where it's like, you're like,
Because the first, spoiler alert, the first two episodes, bruh, was like, it's like this shit wouldn't even happen in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the whole situation where Ghost wanted to kill Tommy. Mm-hmm. And then in the house, and they stopped because the son came in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That whole situation wouldn't happen like that.
Right.
And then you go out your way to just spray the car up.
Right. Uh-huh.
You know, and then the dude that put his homeboy in the car to get shot up just to prove a point that he was lying to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit really made sense to us. And the overacting of Lala.
Right.
Like that's the most disturbing.
I don't understand how she got so bad. Like she did okay in the other seasons, and all of a sudden she just like.
And you know what it might be? You know how people juice you up?
I guess, yeah.
You know how you get juiced up to do something and be like, "Oh, you was good." Then you start thinking that, and then you be like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna give them," and they be thinking like, "You know what? I'm gonna really freak it this time."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might be a little bit what it is.
Yeah, at least she's working. Shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's real. She is working.
I accidentally watched The Spanish Princess afterwards.
What's that?
It's another show on Stars.
Okay.
And she's a princess from Spain. Her mom's like the queen of Spain or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like a war that's happening, whatever. So she sends her daughter to England, basically. And that's supposed to like later create an alliance when she's supposed to be married with like King Arthur or whatever.
Okay.
Like his son. And that's supposed to keep the alliance. And really, that's all. Without spoiling anything, that's all I can give you.
You like it?
I finished the first season.
What is it on? Netflix?
Stars.
It's on Stars.
It's on Stars. Usually, like we don't. I don't pay attention.
I don't think I've ever heard of this show. Like,
I know.
It's called Princess.
It's renewed for a second season, so it's actually worth watching if you guys want to check out Spanish Princess. Yeah.
Spanish Princess.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it in Spanish?
There are some moments that are in Spanish, but
I speak Spanish, so I understand.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What level are you in now?
What level I'm in?
Yeah, you're in the más o menos.
What level am I, baby? What level am I with the Spanish situation? How would you say? How would you
What's the scale?
Oh. Between 1 and 2. 1 to 20. 1 to 20. What?
You're like a cool 6.
Dang.
That's honest. You know what we're gonna do?
That shit kind of hurt.
We gotta take this show on the road.
20 is like me, like fluent. You know what I'm saying?
Right. She's like
20
super
is like
fluent.
Oh, so I'm almost halfway.
So you're like a cool 6.
6.
Like,
Oh, no way. That's good. I'll take that.
I want to take you on it. We're gonna go Instagram Live.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take you somewhere like Van Nuys, anywhere past Victory Boulevard.
Okay.
Which it turns into like a Latino world.
Okay.
Everything,
but this make a big difference though. What kind of Latina? Because
I could just say you want to say Mexican? I can say Mexican.
The Puerto Rican dialect is different from the Mexican dialect a little bit.
But you're going to a Spanish teacher who's teaching you what?
But
nah, bro.
no. But listen. He knows my wife is Puerto Rican, so he looks for more Puerto Rican translations so he can teach me what she knows.
I hear excuses.
You see that?
I hear excuses, bro. So I want to take. We're gonna go to Instagram, and I want you to order a whole meal for. It's gonna be me, you, Mimi, and whoever, and you have to order us food.
I do that already. Don't I? No, I order the food.
I want you to order everything in Spanish.
Okay.
You can't order. You have to go in, just go.
All right, I have to brush up on it.
Just get ready. And the thing is, you can't. He's about to learn those exactly how to order. It'd be like, yo quiero.
No. I know how to order
Taco.
a little bit. No, I know how to order a little bit. Like
I want you to engage and ask the customer.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything.
I know more of that. I know how to come in. You know what I'm saying?
You know how to order.
Una masa.
A table.
Para tres personas. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, so I know how to do the introduction. Like, what up? And
I want you to get in there and just go.
All right.
Just rip.
Do you do that now?
No. You know why?
Why?
I don't know if this. So I bet you it happens to you. I feel disrespected every time I come in there.
Really?
I want to try it.
Yeah.
And everyone in before me, they're just like they're talking Spanish, right?
It's intimidating.
Like, and then they get to you. They're like, "What do you need?" How do you know I don't speak Spanish?
Listen, bro. I feel the same way because honestly, bro, I do feel a little intimidated to do it in public in front of people that do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be the only little thing. And because my wife speaks fluent Spanish, it's just so natural for her to just, you know what I'm saying? Order what? I'm like, babe, I want this, and she just let it fly.
If it's empty, I'll do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Or I'll drop something like this. This is my go-to right now, right? So like, no, that was too easy. Like, it's not too easy, but literally, I'll be like, it'd be crowded in there.
Yeah.
I'll be like, disculpe,
yeah.
And they just look at me like, what?
Yeah.
Like, am I saying the wrong thing? I don't know. It's good to learn another language.
But honestly, bro, it makes a big difference because once you can go out and just and speak their language, bro, they eyes light up and they just feel so supportive and happy that you can do it. You know, like I've gotten that a few times, and it's just intimidating to officially do it. You know what I'm saying?
I just had a light bulb just above my head.
What's up?
I have another challenge for you guys.
We
could do this, and I want you guys to record this. I want you guys. For 1 week,
okay.
Mimi's gonna like she can talk English wherever she wants.
Okay.
But to you, she speaks Spanish the whole week.
No, we've been trying to do that.
Nah, that's the challenge.
But we haven't really tried to do it.
But that's the challenge. Y'all could literally vlog this, and I think it would be so funny. But actually, very helpful for you.
Yeah, I mean, the more that she can do with me, it helps.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I can study
literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to my Spanish teacher and we do like exercises, and he makes me speak Spanish the entire class.
That's what I'm saying.
Like from the moment I get out the door and I say "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, he
don't say nothing. And
you got the cheat code.
Yeah,
you live with it.
But listen, I got the cheat code. But listen,
I'm listening.
For people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I barely speak great English. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I grew up, I had a horrible stutter growing up, and I've been dyslexic my whole life. So like,
is that true?
Yeah. It's like so.
Why did you never tell me that?
I mean, I don't know. It's just nothing I just
you don't
promote.
Tell me that,
It's just nothing I promote like that. Like you don't be promoting like that. You speak your language either.
Yeah, because no one knows it.
Your Danish
situation. But no one knows that, though. Like,
I'm just saying, just kind of trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it comes up, I'm like, it rarely comes up, though. They're like, oh, did you live in Denmark? Yeah. Do you speak Danish? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like when I see certain words or like I have to read out loud, I have to like slow my brain down and breathe and take my time.
I never knew
because
that.
if I don't, I'll look at a word like, I don't know, like Cajun. And fuck around and say Cajun or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll mess around and say something too fast and like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like one of those things.
Yo, this whole time I'm just thinking that this is you just being country.
No. Well, then you add country on top of that too. Add country on top of that too with the accent.
I had no idea.
You add all that stuff in. You add all that stuff.
I didn't even know you had a stutter.
Yeah, well, sometimes it come in and out, but I mean it's been years since I really had a hard stutter.
So did you have like a speech like therapists growing
Bro,
up?
listen, they didn't do none of that
In
shit at my
Thomasville?
school.
Yeah.
No, they just let me fly. I was still smart, you know what I'm saying? Like I got extra time.
That doesn't stop you from being
like
smart.
When it come to like I guess English tests and all that stuff, they would give me like an additional 30 minutes so I could like really take my time. You know what I'm saying? And I would pass. I just needed that extra time to take my time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, yeah.
But
I feel like people really can relate that.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people don't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just nothing I ever talked about. But if you ask me, I'm gonna talk about it. You feel me? But
that's actually a big issue. Like a lot of kids go through that.
Yeah. So and then you add on me trying to speak a whole nother damn language.
Right.
When you got to roll your R's.
No, that makes
more
sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Now.
You got to. It's just like it's overwhelming. So like when I have to like study, I really have to just like.
But like you understand a lot up here.
Yeah, I understand a lot, but just processing it and then going through my mouth.
Right.
That's a roller coaster. Going through that whole process. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, shout out to people that's, you know what I'm saying, having issues speaking, man. Like, you ain't alone.
You're not alone.
Yeah, I mean, just take your time, breathe.
And learning a new language is hard after especially at adult age.
Yeah, adult age. If you're a kid, you gonna soak it all up. You know what I'm saying? You're like a sponge.
That's why Danish was so easy for me because it's like it was just around me.
Yeah, your brain don't soak up stuff like at a certain age. You have to really force it into your brain.
Like I said, like, you know, I think the key to it, like you watch some cartoons, like bro, all of a sudden it's like you know the language. It's weird.
I mean, I have to do more of that because usually when
y'all got Spectrum? I know y'all probably got a whole bunch of Spanish channels.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, when we watching TV or something like that, it's like late night and we trying to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like in the daytime we working, we filming, we always doing something active. And like when she's sewing, she obviously she watch a few channels, but I can't watch TV and like create. I have to like listen to like music or like listen to something like some kind of podcast or something.
Right, get you in the mood, yeah.
When I'm watching the show, I want to watch it. I can't be doing something else because I feel like I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah,
miss out on the scene or something. But she can follow along, you know what I'm saying, as she working without, you know what I'm saying, missing a beat. Mm-hmm. But me on the other hand, I just have to have something a little bit more entertaining that I don't have to visually look at. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So like when it comes to like trying to watch something in Spanish, about time we get through the whole day, it's like who wants to sit there and try to learn and practice like some language? Let's just kick back and watch a show. You know what I'm saying? So like I guess it's just something I have to really put into the schedule and plan for. Yeah. So I can like get some more practice in.
Yeah. Watch some Spanish cartoons, man.
Yeah, people keep saying that. A lot of people keep saying that.
I think you would like it could be like Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, bro, I know a lot. And as you've seen with the wedding, I did all my vows in Spanish.
You killed it.
And that took practice. It took repetition. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over. And I did it without my fiance at the time, trying to find out what I was doing because I wanted to surprise her.
Right.
So like I can't just be walking around the house. You know what I'm saying? Mi amor. You know what I'm saying? Just saying my vows out loud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a secret. I wanted to be special. So I had to.
So where'd you say it?
Well, one, the Spanish teacher.
You were doing it.
He helped me.
He did say that, yeah.
But I didn't practice it there. He helped me put it together. And then I would like run through it a few times. And then we would go on to a lesson.
Nice.
But I really had to get practice like once, like, I guess like when I used to walk, you know, every time I walk the dog, you know what I'm saying? I would say it out loud to myself. Because reading it, I could read it, I could write it, write at a certain point, I could write it all down with the accents and everything.
Dang, so you had buttons filling certain
right?
Buttons like,
I could read it, I could write it, but you really don't comprehend it if you can't say it. You can't say it and pronunciate the words for her to actually understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So like I really had to say it out loud. So I couldn't do it anywhere around her. So luckily she didn't find out, and I was able to, you know what I'm saying, fluently say my vows. I think I might have one little hiccup. She said she didn't understand something, but other than that, she knew everything that I said.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So I just have to put that same kind of amount of energy into like learning the entire language.
You got it, man.
Yeah,
you got it. I believe in you.
Yeah, man.
So I'm looking forward to that challenge. So are you gonna talk about the ad thing? Are we gonna do that in the near future?
Yeah.
I know we're still getting a couple requests.
I mean, you already know how I feel about it. I mean, we can. I mean,
yeah, we can definitely do it. And then on top of that, we have different segments. I think next week we're gonna go live with someone. Maybe next week. So if you want to be that person that goes live with us and want to talk about something, We're gonna have you on the show.
What we're saying is like phoning a friend.
Phoning a friend.
That have information on certain topics we talk about. Just to get their take on it. Or something like that. I mean, I think that'd be really cool. People enjoy it. Did people enjoy it?
I think so.
Yeah, you got feedback from it?
He even enjoyed himself. He's just like, oh man, I wish I would just told me in advance.
Yeah.
He's like, after I hung up, I had everything.
Yeah, but that's the cool thing. We don't want to give you heads up. We just want to hit you up and be like, hey, you here.
Well, they might not answer then.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, I'll call him back.
But I don't want to be too planny, you know what I'm saying?
It won't be too planny.
We just give heads up.
Just like, look, hey, we calling you.
Yeah, but then you
don't
call me.
Yeah.
You call me, so now I'm about to research every goddamn thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Be prepared for something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they might have an opportunity to say something to us.
Yeah. So. Yeah, anything else on the docket, man, before we wrap up? A little over an hour right now.
No.
That's about it.
I think it's been a crazy week. You know, I'm looking forward to this week. I hope everyone has a blessed week. And thank you for listening.
Any shouts out? Shout out
to my wife and kids, and my brother and my parents.
Tell about your birthday. Your birthday present, man. That was real. That was a warm story.
You laughing at me? She's laughing at me. I know why she's
What you laughing at, baby?
It's hilarious. I'm right here with you. My birthday was good.
Yeah.
Short story. We went to TGI Fridays.
Gotcha.
Because I wanted to finish watching the second game. And my son, he was eating everything, fries, and then like the kids' meal came with like the little mandarins, and like the pizza, and like he'll take a bite from my plate, my brother's plate, Kiera's plate.
Do he always do this?
Oh yeah, his name is Thor. He eats everything, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
he kills everything. But so there were ladies like, hey, did you want your free ice cream for your birthday? And I was like, nah, it's a school night. We good.
Yeah.
And like my daughter was like, Daddy, like I want some ice cream. It. I'm like, all right, bring the ice cream for her.
Gotcha.
So the ice cream comes, and there's a cherry on top.
Okay.
And my son loves cherries.
Really?
He's like, my strawberry. That's what he calls it.
Any kind of cherries?
Just like, little cherries that come like.
No, I'm saying like the cherries that come into like the
milkshakes and stuff.
Yeah, it's different to having the fresh cherries though.
Right. Yeah.
I like the fresh cherries. I don't like the other ones.
So literally, he just like he'll say straw cherries instead of like cherries.
Yeah.
Like, that's my straw cherry. And then like he like leaps over Kiera to go get this.
Yeah.
And Kinsley, my daughter, she bites half of it. She's like, here, you can have the other half. Like a sweet sister, right? And he bites it, and you see him like just start processing, and he was just thinking, and then you see him like hiccuping and like nodding his head. And I said, yo, babe,
he about to blow.
To move. And she's like, what? He's like, and just projectile vomit everywhere.
No.
And it was,
like in the movies?
Like in the movies.
Oh, no.
And we thought he was done after the first one, right? Mind you, I don't know why I'm just laughing. Because it's like getting all over here, right? It's like all over her leg, all over her chest. And so Kiera, she can't stand the like sight of vomit. So she just like, who? And I'm like, no, get away.
No.
So my brother's just laughing, and then he grabs Thor, and like literally he just threw up everywhere, bro. From that, I don't know what it was that triggered him. He was probably full.
Yeah.
And like, all the mixture and everything.
The cherry took him over.
And, bro.
The half a cherry took him over.
I could not stop laughing. It was the funniest thing. That I'm never gonna forget that.
Bro, that's crazy, boy.
And so
the cherry took him over the top, huh?
But you know what happened, right? TGI Friday was like, oh, y'all need a towel?
For real?
Basically, we gotta clean it up.
Y'all gotta clean that shit up.
I cleaned it up because who wants to like? Because the thing
that's real. Yeah.
Because like after the baby stage, like the vomit smells like grown up vomit.
Oh yeah.
So I cleaned it, but it was
Dang.
I thought it was hilarious. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah. He had no fever, none
of that.
Eating too much.
Yeah, he was just eating too much. So yeah, that was my.
Damn,
that's
crazy, man.
Yeah,
so. But I was more so wanting to get into the sentimental moment of your gift.
Shout out to my wife.
Yes.
She surprised me. So I do this thing to myself where I usually I'll go on Amazon, and if it's something I see I like, I put it on my wish list.
Gotcha.
But like I forgot that she can see it if she logs on to my account, and I put the Skagen watch on there, and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this for myself for Christmas.
Yeah.
And Yeah, man. So like literally, she saw that and she bought it. And then what she told me was like, she's like, you've always wanted this watch. She's like, you bought me a watch, a Skagen watch. You bought your dad one. You bought your mother one, but you never took the time to buy one for yourself.
Dang.
And she's like, so I had to get it. And now, I love my wife. So it was great, man. And I got this cool backpack too, and nice cards. It was great. And all the love from Facebook and people calling. Love that, man.
That's what's up, man.
It feels special.
Shout out to the wife,
and I got some empanadas today.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
So I appreciate all the birthday love.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate sharing that story, bro. I guess we're going to wrap it up right now.
Wrap.
Shout out to everyone that listens to us on podcasts, anywhere you stream your podcast. Shout out to the YouTube family.
Ooh, that was smooth.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you could have ended it like that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Shout out to obviously Savannah State. That's our biggest supporter. I got to keep shouting y'all out because the more love we give y'all, the more love you're gonna, we're gonna receive from y'all sharing for us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. I think that's about it. Oh, also leave a review because if you like it, please go to iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. Leave us a review.
And if you're gonna hurt our feelings, don't leave a review.
Send us an email for that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And shortly, that the Chris Brown Kappa thing caught a lot of traction. That was good.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, man. Yeah.
I love the video though. All right.
Yeah, so so we out, man. Appreciate it. See you next week.
Episode 11.
Holla holla.